Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my HerballyHip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Very quickly before we get started, if you haven't already, if you could subscribe, hit the bell twice, and give me a thumbs up. I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get right into it. Is Muskrat doing a hostile takeover of democracy? Nate Baker, 1999, one of my wonderful moderators. Hey, Nate. He always sends me things to watch, and this was said by Anonymous. In fact, I should probably put that on here. Anonymous states Muskrat is doing a hostile takeover. So I want to do an open read on that, and then we'll do your pendulum questions. So let's find out what cards we need to use for this. Clear Spirit. Is the Muskrat doing a hostile takeover of democracy? Should I use true crime? Yep. I could have told you that before I asked. I just thought true crime, because he's a criminal and everything he does a lot of times is criminal. So let me shuffle and I'll be right back. Okay, so let me just read this out again. Anonymous states Muskrat is doing a hostile takeover of democracy. That's what they're saying his plan is. Okay, I've gotten before that he's working with KAMALA so he stays out of jail, admitting that he stole the election. Both could be true at the same time, but let's just see. Maybe energy has changed. I'm not really sure. So here we go. Cleanup. Well, we know there needs to be a lot of cleanup. We need a lot of cleanup in our democracy. Power supply. What is the power supply? I think the power supply is democracy. I just got a message that said our democracy needs cleanup. And it's the totally truth. It does need cleanup. That's why we are where we're at right now. Okay, our democracy was actually a mess. The fact that you can be a 34 count felon / rapist and be the president of the United States is there's something wrong with our democracy. Okay, he's committed insurrections. I could keep going on and on. Okay, with this full anyway, 1-6. I mean, there's so many things. He was impeached twice, and he could still, all those things, you could still run for president. Okay, I had to refresh myself. My mind is so much on that Orange Menace, I almost forgot I'm talking about the Muskrat right now. Anyway, the power supply still, sorry I went off on Trump. The power supply still is democracy. Okay, perversion. Travesty. So I would say, yeah, I don't know. What he's doing, what he has done so far has been a travesty. It would be a travesty if he's trying to take over democracy. So let's keep going. Okay, an accomplice, partner in crime. That's the Muskrat and the Orange Menace. I just got another message. I got that this is, for some reason, Peter Thiel came in. That this is Muskrat and Peter Thiel. Isn't Peter Thiel involved with Couch Sitter? Okay. I'm also getting Muskrat and the Orange Menace also. Yeah, I think it's Muskrat and the Orange Menace, because they had what? A little affair. Either now or in the end, he's going to want to run away. So this runaway card tells me that something's going to happen where he cannot take over democracy or even attempt to take it over. Gift. What is this a gift of? Okay, we're going to find out. Is the Muskrat doing a hostile takeover of democracy? Okay, this tells me right here, no, he's not going to be able to he's not going to be able, at this point, not be able to take over democracy, even if that's his plan. Okay, what I'm getting is that things are closing in on him. Look how small it is down there. Things are getting dark and they're closing in on him. What he wanted was to be able to take over democracy. You know how he was always talking about he wants AI for everything? AI should run the world. Okay, well, I don't know what jobs people are going to have if AI is doing all their jobs, idiot. So we know that he did want to do this. He loves AI. He loves space. He wants us to live in space. He wants AI. He's out of his mind. Okay, I guess we are going to need healing when this is all over. Yeah, he's not going to be able to take over democracy. He's going to be left out in the cold, a cold, dark beach by himself. And look, imprisonment. So on this one, I don't. My cards are not agreeing with Anonymous on this one. So clear spirit. Is Muskrat going to be able to take over democracy? No. Yeah. No. He's not. When I saw that card about him wanting to run away, clear spirit. Is Muskrat still working with KAMALA and the powers to be so he stays out of prison? Yes, clear. Has he told KAMALA, Biden, Obama, everyone that he stole the election? Yes. Does he want to trade his freedom for telling him how he stole the election? Yes. Clear. Have they agreed to this? Yes. Clear. Okay. All right. Let's now ask some pendulum questions. Okay, these are your pendulum questions. Let's ask them. Clear spirit. Will blaming Biden work about the Texas floods? Blaming Biden, will that work? No. Clear spirit. Is Epstein on... Clear spirit. Is the Orange Menace on the Epstein list? Of course he is. First, that stupid woman, the blonde woman, I forgot what her name is, Pam Bondi. Yeah, Pam Bondi. She's, just like a week or two ago, she was on Fox, and they asked her, I think it was a week or two ago. Anyway, she was on Fox. And they said, have you seen the Epstein files? And she goes, yes. So they're on my desk. He goes, is there some stuff in there that was shocking you? She goes, not yet. And he goes, are you guys going to be bringing it out? Yeah. Now they're saying that there is no list. There's no Epstein list. She said that there is a list and that she's seen the list. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Will DeSantis be successful at canceling the 2026 midterm elections? No. Clear. This is funny. Clear. Spirit. The Simpsons said Orange Menace will be removed from office by August 2025. Is this true? No. Okay. Now, I tell you guys every time about time. Okay. Spirit world doesn't have time, so it's hard to get an exact time on things. But I've gotten that his removal could be this month. Okay, in July. So let's ask. Clear. Spirit. If the energy stays the same, will the Orange Menace be removed this month in July 2025? Yes. Okay, so I'm still getting the same thing. I got this yesterday. So, okay. Clear. Spirit. Will the Orange Menace be blamed for the deaths in Texas because of the Doge cuts? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Will Texas turn blue? Yes. Okay. And we got one more question. Clear. Spirit. Is the Orange Menace involved in the slave trade? God. It is saying yes. So disgusting. I don't like. Got the heebie-jeebies asking it, and it answered yes. So horrible. All right, let's pull a card from Enchanted Forest and see. Put ourselves in a little bit better space and see what we need to focus on. We'll take it right off the top. Mushrooms. Practice mindfulness to find peace in the midst of chaos. The best cards come up every time, don't they, you guys? Practice mindfulness to find peace in the midst of chaos. It's like we keep saying, do things that make you happy. Do things that make you peaceful. Because this is chaotic as hell, what we're going through. It's horrendous. And that was out of the Enchanted Forest Oracle cards. Aren't they beautiful? I love them. They're my faves. And one of my family members here, it's her fave too. You know who you are? She always talks about those cards. In fact, she reminded me that I need to start reading those cards again. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Like the card said, do something to make yourself happy, you guys. Love, peace, and happiness. And I got one more video, okay? Talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.